and ESPNWisconsin.com.
No, it's like March. All right, enough.
Just say the word and I'll part the sea. Just come over here.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania here on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand. We are live at Madison Memorial High School, getting ready for a Madison City battle in the Big 8 as La Follette Lancers traveling to take on the Spartans here at Madison Memorial. The last time these two teams met was way back on December 10th. It was the second game of the season for La Follette, but they hailed victorious, a 58-48 win over Memorial, but that was played on their home court now. We're in Memorial territory. He's the great Dennis Semra. I'm Alex Strove, hanging out with you here on Prep Mania. Oh boy, you can feel the energy in this crowd tonight, Dennis. Everybody all fired up for this one. The bands are playing, and we know you're a lover of high school pep bands.
Well, Jesse was in the band when he was in high school. That was always the first thing he looked to see if they had a band going, and wasn't sure. It's kind of, with masks, what are you able to do? They have a small version of the band here. Trying to give it a go, and I appreciate that.
I also appreciate that. About 15 minutes away from tip-off at this time. It's time to meet our UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. UW Credit Union's online and mobile banking goes above and beyond with top-rated service and security that exceeds industry standards. You can explore innovative and intuitive ways to manage your money anytime and anywhere. UW Credit Union's in-house team of engineers and developers create digital banking solutions that are designed for you. You can learn more at uwcu.org. That's uwcu.org for UW Credit Union. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Ryan Panzer of Oregon High School. He sat down with the dean, Dennis Semrau, earlier this week. Time to hear that conversation with Ryan Panzer of Oregon High School.
Our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Ryan Panzer from Oregon High School. Ryan, welcome.
Hello, thank you. Thank you for having me. How are you?
Good. The first thing we got to get out is the spelling of your first name, R-Y-N-E.
R-Y-N-E.
The story behind it.
Yep. My dad was a big Cubs fan growing up, and his favorite player was Ryan Sandberg for the Cubs, so they gave me that name, R-Y-N-E.
And you're a Cubs fan?
Yep, I am. Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite Cub?
Anthony Rizzo. I don't know, obviously won't be there, but that was my favorite growing up, seeing him. He was the first Cub that I really followed, and, hopefully he comes back, but,
That's a bummer. I know. I've got to get traded.
Yeah.
That one guy I thought would not get traded for the
I know.
So you're a basketball player and a baseball at Oregon High School. And what's it like to be a multiple sport athlete?
I think it's really cool. It's a neat experience. It's, you get to go from one season to the next season, and you're always doing something, keeps you busy. You get, different groups of people that you're always doing stuff with, which is fun. Groups of friends. A lot of people, which is fun.
Do you have a favorite sport, or does it depend what season it is?
I would say basketball, but I definitely, when I get into baseball season, I definitely enjoy that.
What about basketball attracts you? Why do you like it?
I just like physicality, playing with my friends, being able to compete the whole time, fast-paced game, staying involved, play it all year. I always just really loved it. Just found that when I play it, it just makes me really happy.
So last year you were faced with not being able to play, at least for a while, and then you had the off season where you lost your sophomore baseball season to the pandemic, and then a lot of summer workouts were curtailed for high school. How did you stay involved with sports? AAU basketball, for example, or what did you have to look forward to?
Yep. So I did AAU basketball with Wisconsin Sling, which kept me, it was definitely different than it would have been if COVID never happened, but it was able to, you're able to practice a little bit, but not too much. But then we also got to play in tournaments. And, I would just, anytime I could get into a gym, I would go outside in the driveway and shoot. Like, just anything I could to play I would do for long time because COVID just seemed to kept going.
Well, our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Ryan Panzer from Oregon High School. Ryan, thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your senior year.
Thank you for having me.
That Ryan Panzer of Oregon High School talking to a guy everybody should talk to, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. That's this week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. UW Credit Union's online and mobile banking goes above and beyond with top-rated service and security that exceeds industry standards. Explore innovative and intuitive ways to manage your money anytime and anywhere. UW Credit Union's in-house team of engineers and developers create digital banking solutions designed for you. You can learn more at uwcu.org. That's uwcu.org for our friends at UW Credit Union, our proud partner on the Student Athlete of the Week here on Prep Mania. We will continue the preview, and we'll continue next. Madison Memorial, Madison La Follette, boys basketball action in the Big 8. We'll continue our preview next here on ESPN Madison's Prep Mania.
Pizza Pit Pizza! Hey Peyton, did you know that Pizza Pit Pizza has been around for over 50 years?
Wow, Marin, that's a long time.
And one day they're gonna pass down the recipes to us.
I can't wait until we're old enough to make the pizzas ourselves.
Hi, Steve Meyer here. For over 50 years, Pizza Pit has been delivering fresh, fast, and hot pizza with 8 area locations. You can't go wrong. Now it's even easier to order on the Pizza Pit app. Visit us at Wadana Road or in Sun Prairie today.
And don't forget the cookies or the ice cream!
Excited for a road trip? Start it off right with auto coverage from American Family Insurance. J.D. Power ranked us #1 in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance shopping experience among mid-size insurers. Get a quote at amfam.com.
American Family Insurance.
For J.D. Power 2021 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Since 1956, Holman Lindsay Paints has been making paint in Wisconsin for Wisconsin. Because of their commitment to making great paint for Wisconsinites, Holman Lindsay has grown over the years to 26 locations in this great state. Headquarters in Sun Prairie with a state-of-the-art facility, Holman Lindsay has the paint you need to make your job better. From do-it-yourself to professional, Holman Lindsay has paint for everyone. Visit one of their local locations today in Madison, Sun Prairie, Middleton, and Janesville.
Jim Rutledge here for X Golf in Madison and in Middleton. Here's why I love them. They pride themselves on accuracy, experience, and realism. They get that because their technology measures not only the motion vector of the ball, but also the golf club movement. This allows the perfect replication of your swing. So if you're looking to have a great time and get better at golf, there's nowhere better than X Golf in Madison and in Middleton. They got a full bar, excellent food, and amazing service. I have no idea what you're waiting for. Get over to X Golf in Madison and Middleton. Join a league or just go out there and have some fun and get better at golf during the off-season.
Jesse Nelson here for Condon Jewelers. My wife and I celebrated our wedding day earlier this summer, and it would not have been the same without Condon Jewelers. Jim, the owner, who's always at the store, helped me pick out her engagement ring 2 years ago, and then I had another no-pressure experience stopping in again this year for my wedding band. Stop in and, just like I did, find out what it truly means to be comfortable working with a jeweler with your best interests in mind. Just off East Wash, right next to Office Depot, Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
This is ESPN Wisconsin and ESPNWisconsin.com.
Me too, Dennis. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On demand, I'm Alex Strofe alongside the great Dennis Semrau as we get ready for Big 8 boys basketball action. Madison La Follette traveling to take on Madison Memorial. These two teams met way back on December 10th, and it was Madison La Follette just squeaking out a narrow victory, a 10-point win, 58-48, when they played on their home court. But this one's at Memorial, so the Spartans looking to even up the season series tonight with a win. And Memorial's won 4 in a row, despite their 9-7 record overall and 5-7 record in Big 8 play. They're turning it around here late in the season, Dennis. They found their stride here as of late.
I love it. A little tears for fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. Well, these guys just want to rule the Big 8 conference. And right now, La Follette's in the running 5-7 for Madison Memorial, but I think the conference title is a little bit out of their reach right now. But right now, one thing you're trying to do is, you want to get ready for the tournament time. Your best work should come at the end of the year, not at the beginning of the year. And I always thought all the teams I coach, you lose. You wish sometimes you could steal one early, because at the end you're going, boy, if I would have had a little bit better early in the season. But still, when the Packers won their last Super Bowl, didn't they do it all on the road?
They sure did. And the Cincinnati Bengals looking to do the same this year, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Got to go Cats. I'm rooting for the Bengals.
However, we do have to acknowledge Rob Havenstein, David Edwards, former Badgers playing for the Rams.
I'm rooting for them just because they're former Badgers. Two linemen playing in the Super Bowl, and they're from Wisconsin. Who'd have thought? Right?
Shocker, right? Just a complete shocker. But anyway, back to high school hoops, Dennis. As these two teams, certainly no strangers to one another. Both of these coaches long tenured. Steve Collins in his 23rd year at the helm of Madison Memorial, Kerchell Robinson in his 8th year at the helm of the Lancers of La Follette. So they certainly know each other well. They've gotten to know each other well over the last decade.
And did you know Kerchell alma mater is La Follette? And Steve Collins, Madison East.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got representation from a bunch of schools.
So it's always good when the coaches come back in the city and take a lot of pride in their old schools.
Definitely.
But, we talk about East Side pride, La Follette and East, but anytime you go across the city, Memorial and West playing La Follette or East, it's a big night. And kind of wondering about the crowd when we first came in here, but I think with the pandemic, people are coming later. There's no concessions. Maybe they're telling the students to show up before the game, and then they rush them out of here pretty quickly afterwards. But we are going to have a very good crowd tonight. Like you said earlier, you can just feel the energy starting to creep in. And that was very good for the JV. When you have a hotly contested game, sometimes you wonder, hey guys, the officials, they're not here to watch you make calls here. We want the varsity game to come out. But it's very good for those kids to have an opportunity to play with a little bit more pressure. And the varsity sitting there over watching them. They want to make an impression on the varsity coach, who might get to see a few minutes of the JV game. So it's contested, and Lancers got the first one tonight. They got the JV game 46-44, and we'll see what the varsity does.
Here we go, just about 5 minutes away from tip-off. It's time to get into our keys to the game, brought to you by Zimbrick Honda. For nearly 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. The trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time or reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're in the market for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda in Madison today, or head to their website to check current inventory. That's, of course, ZimbrickHonda.com. Dennis, the keys to the game. Let's start with the visitors, the Madison La Follette Lancers.
Control the pace and be able to play a low possession game, because that's what Memorial is going to try to do. Handle the zone, whether it's a 1-3-1, 2-3. Memorial's probably going to start out in a man, but they're going to switch to a zone. And be good on the glass, compete hard for rebounds. The Riak brothers are both out with injuries. That takes away some of the size. But I think Quentin Lomack and Cameron Yankees working the boards tonight is very important for the Lancers.
And on the Spartan side, the home team, the Madison Memorial Spartans, at 9-7 overall.
Well, they want to play fundamental basketball. We talked earlier, slow the pace. They're going to walk it up a little bit. They want to make sure limit the turnovers and limit the number of possessions. Win the battle on the boards and keep the Lancers out of the paint, especially in offense. La Follette loves to penetrate, likes to get some early ones. I think it's funny when I was talking to Coach Collins, about, what do you play on defense? Well, we're going to start man, we'll play some zone, we'll switch between 2, 3, some full court pressure. We'll throw the kitchen sink at them and see what works. And you got to like that philosophy. Just keep mixing it up. And, I always thought when you go to a timeout, you got to switch your defense, because the other team is, okay, here's how we got to attack it. Then you come out with something totally different and kind of blow it away. We saw that in some of our most recent games.
Big trailers and big opportunities available at Stoughton Trailers, and they're having a hiring event on February 8th at their Stoughton location. Starting pay at $18 per hour and up, and they're hiring for assemblers, welders, painters, and a whole lot more. For open positions, head over to StoJobs.com. That's STOJobs.com. Stoughton Trailers, and big opportunities. Well, Dennis, La Follette squeaked out a 10-point win the last two times these two teams met. But that was over a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago, in fact, since these two teams have seen each other. So we really should expect a completely different ball game tonight, right?
Yeah, I think a couple players to watch for La Follette. Really impressed with Cameron Yankee when we saw him at the 608 tournament. He gets to the free throw line an awful lot, so he's going to penetrate, rebound, and he shoots about 75% from the line. And then we saw Armand Lewis. He's got ice in his veins, hitting clutch shots and making plays. And then, excuse me, for a Memorial, Sam Nicholson averaging 16 points, 8 rebounds. He's going to have a big game tonight to keep Memorial in it.
Well, the team's taking their respective baselines as we get ready to tip this one off. We'll meet your starting lineups. That's next. And so is the game. It's Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
If you're looking to purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned Honda, buy local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Oil changes, brakes, alignments, and warranties. Honda's certified technicians handle it all. And if you need new tires, buy 3 and get the 4th for just $1 when they mount and balance them for you. Zimbrick Honda Service Center on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Since 1956, Holman Lindsay Paints has been making paint in Wisconsin for Wisconsin. Because of their commitment to making great paint for Wisconsinites, Holman Lindsay has grown over the years to 26 locations in this great state. Headquarters in Sun Prairie with a state-of-the-art facility, Holman Lindsay has the paint you need to make your job better. From do-it-yourself to professional, Holman Lindsay has paint for everyone. Visit one of their local locations today in Madison, Sun Prairie, Middleton, and Janesville.
Fleet Farm is your home improvement headquarters. You'll find the top tool brands like Milwaukee, DeWalt, and Craftsman, all in one stop. Find everything you need for projects inside and out. Save on a huge selection of tools, power equipment, paint, plumbing, and more. Going on now. Get a 2-pack of Milwaukee M18 red lithium batteries for just $129.99. Pick up everything you need from the top brands at your home improvement headquarters, Fleet Farm.
Hi, I'm Ashish Raval. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Stoughton Hospital and the Ortho Team Clinic. Well, it's extremely important. I think that being on the cutting edge of technology really serves our patients in giving them the best possible care and making sure that they have the great outcomes as well. So I think for me, it is important to be on that cutting edge and to understand and learn and always understand that there's something newer and better out there to help our patients.
Learn more at orthoteam.com.
Jim Rutledge here for X-Golf in Madison and in Middleton. Here's why I love them. They pride themselves on accuracy, experience, and realism. They get that because their technology measures not only the motion vector of the ball, but also the golf club movement. This allows the perfect replication of your swing. So if you're looking to have a great time and get better at golf, there's nowhere better than X-Golf in Madison and in Middleton. They got a full bar, excellent food, and amazing service. I have no idea what you're waiting for. Get over to X-Golf in Madison and Middleton. Join a league or just go out there and have some fun and get better at golf during the offseason.
For official rules and more information about every contest on 100.5 ESPN, visit ESPNWisconsinContests.com. That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN app.
We're on the Packers.
Aaron Rodgers would be making a mistake if he decided to go elsewhere.
Because we're on Wisconsin sports.
He's got to finish the deal with Green Bay.
Nobody covers the
On Demand. We're live at Madison Memorial High School. The La Follette Lancers taking on the Memorial Spartans in Big 8 play. It's time to get into your starting lineups. Those are brought to you by Stoughton Health. Nobody plans on getting injured, but when you do, you need help to get back on track. Stoughton Health has rehab locations in Stoughton and Oregon, so it's convenient for your recovery. You can learn more at stoughtonhealth.com. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together. Our starting lineups being introduced for each side. On the Memorial side, it'll be the junior guard, Braylon Blue, averaging just about 10 points per game. The senior forward, Cole Hendrickson. How about the freshman guard, Dennis? Ian Wishoff. One of the few freshmen to ever really play at the varsity level for Madison Memorial. Tyler Smith, the senior forward, and rounding out the starting lineup is the sophomore forward, Sam Mickelson, and that would be Memorial's leading scorer at 16 points per game. Solid group for Memorial, and young, Dennis.
You bet.
And on the La Follette side, quickly, a junior point guard, Armand Lewis, a senior guard, Marie LaRue, senior guard, Keyshawn Gibbs, a senior forward, Cameron Yankee, and a sophomore forward, Quentin Lomack. And here we go, ready to tip it off as Memorial wins the tip.
Can't even see here. Students can't see half the court here. It's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it will be. You're not lying. As Wishoff will pass it to the right wing. Tyler Schmidt working against Lomack. He kicks it right corner, now working it around. Back to Schmidt, top of the key. He works it left side. Top of the key now, Mickelson. He works against Yankee, kicks it left wing to Braylon Blue. Now right wing is Wishoff. He turns around, passes it right wing to Schmidt. Schmidt controlling right corner. Looking somewhere to go with it, dribbling back and forth. Finally gets rid of it, finds Cole Hendrickson on the right wing. Hendrickson will work against double coverage. Down inside, loose ball and a whistle. It'll be a foul against Madison Memorial. Dennis, can you see anything?
Nothing at all.
Great. Might have to put you in the student section.
Yeah.
Well, Armand Lewis brings it up for La Follette, and the ball goes behind him.
You can't see it all.
And I'm not sure what the call was, but we have an inbound for La Follette coming up here.
Well, you got back-to-back turnovers on both ends here.
And working it at the top is the freshman guard, Ian Wishoff. He goes left wing now. Hendrickson, top of the key, kicks it right side to Mickelson. Mickelson controlling just outside the arc. Passes it to Wishoff, who brings it over the half-court line due to the tough defense by Armand Lewis. So that'll be an over and back. Possession in the direction of La Follette now.
And we have a foul here.
There we go, Dennis.
First one
Get your
on
play-by-play hat
Madison
on.
Memorial.
Here's the inbound underneath now. Lewis will inbound to Yankee, who's up and good on the left side. And La Follette will take this first lead of the game. 2-0. Lancers in front of the Spartans. Bringing it up is Wishoff for Memorial. He'll work it left side. That's where he finds Hendrickson on the left wing. Hendrickson goes inside looking for Mickelson. Mickelson tied up with two defenders of La Follette. Goes out of bounds in the tie-up, but it'll stay with La Follette. Left wing as it goes out of bounds just in front of the La Follette bench. Keyshawn Gibbs, for La Follette made a nice effort toward it, but unable to get it back in time. Here we go. Here's the inbound now. Wishoff will take it up for Memorial. He'll kick it right wing. Controlling now is Mickelson. Mickelson back top of the key now inside to Hendrickson. He spins, loses the ball. Armand Lewis tips it forward. Keyshawn Gibbs back the other way. Poked out from behind him. That's picked up by Memorial's Braylon Blue. Thrown off the lag of Cameron Yankee, and it will go back the direction of Memorial. What a wild possession that was, Dennis.
Yeah, we've had 5 turnovers so far, just one basket.
And we are only 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
Bringing it up now is Braylon Blue for the Spartans. He'll kick it left wing to Wishoff. Wishoff defended by Lewis. Looks back top of the key, spins, fakes a pass, now kicks left corner. That's where Hendrickson is. He'll kick it back inside for Mickelson. Mickelson's fouled as he goes up on the left side by Quentin Lomack, and he'll shoot two, looking to cut into this 2-0 La Follette lead as we've got 15:42 remaining in the first half.
That is going to be a matchup to keep an eye on. 2 physical players going at it right there, and Mickelson won the battle that one, but they're not going to give him a shot attempt. It looked like
excuse me.
He was in the act of shooting.
Interesting. I don't know if I agree with that one, Dennis, but I don't wear the whistle for a reason. Here's inside now is Cole Hendrickson. He goes up again on the left side. That one doesn't go. Rebounded by Lomack, who speeds the other way. Poked away inside the lane. Coming up with it is Mickelson for Memorial. Back the other way now, Tyler Schmidt. Top of the key, a long 3 for Blue. Off the back iron, doesn't go. Rebounded in front of the La Follette bench. Kicked, stolen away by Yankee. Up to Lomack, who tries to slam it down, but he missed it. Couldn't get the flush to go down, so it remains a 2-0 lead for La Follette. as Quentin Lomack went for the slam dunk. Now Memorial back on offense, controlling in the lane is Schmidt. He kicks it back out on the right wing. Now top of the key, Wishoff. Wishoff will kick it right side. Cole Hendrickson working against Quentin Lomack. Now right wing. Wishoff now setting things back up. Takes it way out to the Memorial M decal at center court. Now kicked inside for Schmidt, who turns around and floats one up. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Keyshawn Gibbs. Gibbs will control. Kicks way up. Yankee now left corner. Armand Lewis will drive baseline. Back to Yankee on the opposite side. Up and good off the right glass. 4-0 La Follette in front of Memorial with 14:15 to go in the first half.
Yankee with both baskets right here. Nice pass inside. Good penetration there.
Now on the left short corner is Mickelson, who floats one up. Rebounded by Lomack of La Follette. Armand Lewis will bring it up from the Lancers, who lead 4-0. Lewis gets a pick. Takes one just outside the free throw line. A long jump shot for two, but doesn't go off the front of the rim. And that's rebounded by Memorial's Braylon Blue. Blue been terrific in his junior year, scoring 10 points per game.
Memorial playing their pace right now, very patient, trying to look for the open shot inside.
Still looking for their first bucket though, Dennis, as Cole Hendrickson controls underneath on the left side, up and good. 2-4 now, Memorial trails La Follette as Quentin Lomack quickly brings it up for La Follette. Armand Lewis now top of the key, kicks it right wing, Keyshawn Gibbs. Gibbs dribbling with his left hand, in, back out, now back inside the arc. He'll bounce pass it right corner to Yankee. Yankee using his left hand to bounce pass at top of the key to Quentin Lomack. Goes back to Yankee in the right corner. Yankee drives, floats one up in the middle of the paint, doesn't get it to go as it falls off the back of the rim, and now we're back to the Memorial direction. Inside now, spinning up and in on the left side, and one for Sam Mickelson. The 6'7" sophomore forward, and one. Ties this game up at 4 with 12:53 to go, and Memorial looking to take their first lead of the night with Mickelson at the charity stripe. A couple of subs checking in for each side now. Mickelson, a 72% free throw shooter, gets it to go. 5-4 Memorial in front of La Follette now, their first lead of the night. 12:50 to play in this first half. Keyshawn Gibbs drives the baseline on the left side, kicks it back top of the key to Lewis. Back to Gibbs now, left corner. Gibbs will step out of bounds. We'll go back the direction of Memorial now. And you're right, Dennis. Memorial really setting the pace for this game earlier, although La Follette hung on to that early lead. Now Memorial really getting them where they want them.
Yeah, you can see on a couple of turnovers, La Follette had a shot, but Lomack slamming a dunk off the back of the rim didn't help in that possession.
Controlling on the left wing is Braden Taylor. Taylor kicks it top of the key to Wishoff. Wishoff falling in the lane, gets it back outside, and still with the possession is Memorial. A.J. Brummel inside, finds a cutting Braden Taylor, up and good for two. 7-4 now your score. The Spartans in top of the Lancers. Back the other way now. Marie LaRue controls right wing. He'll find Lewis top of the key. Lewis crossing over, floats one up and good. Nice shot by Armand Lewis. 608 tournament, all-tournament team member.
Wait to see him make an impact, his first shot attempt.
And his first make of the night.
Nice kiss off the glass.
Braden Taylor now, Wishoff to the right wing, up for three, rattles out for A.J. Brummel.
You get a foul on Wishoff there over the back.
Lewis brings it up for the Lancers now. He finds LaRue in the right wing. Back to the top of the key now. Lewis controls just left of the top of the key. Kicks it back out now. LaRue for three, up and good. 7-9 as La Follette regains the lead with 11:20 to play in this first half. Back and forth we go between these two Big 8 foes. Controlling in the corner is Brummel for Memorial. He finds a wide open Braylon Blue for three. That doesn't go. And we've got a whistle underneath as Ian Wishoff got the offensive rebound. And we'll have a foul go against Armand Lewis of La Follette here. Possession will stay with La Follette underneath their own basket as Sam Mickelson of Memorial and Quentin Lomack of La Follette have both checked back in. Cameron Yockey will get his first rest for La Follette here early in this first half. Here's the inbound now for Brummel of Memorial. He goes top of the key. That's where he's got Tyler Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff goes back to Brummel. Brummel working, left side, goes up. He's rejected by Kavan Caldwell. And now we've got a scrap on the floor. Jump ball, that'll go the direction of La Follette, who hangs on to a 2-point lead just under the 11-minute mark here in this first half. 9-7 your score. The Lancers in front of the Spartans.
A lot of bodies floating around, a very physical game, and they're letting them play tonight.
And neither of us are going to complain about that, Dennis.
No,
he's Dennis Semra. I'm Alex Strope here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. As Keyshawn Gibbs drives the lane, swatted away by Mickelson. It'll stay with La Follette, but Mickelson got up and swatted that thing away for the Memorial defense.
Got an eraser in there that the guards can afford to gamble outside knowing he's there to protect them.
Lewis loses the ball as he tried to drive, goes out of bounds, and Memorial will take over on offense. And you see Steve Collins, Dennis, lighting into an official here as we have a whistle after the ball was inbounded. They're looking for a substitution on the La Follette side, but they aren't letting them do it, it looks like.
Right. Pretty animated over there. With a mask on, you can't tell what Steve's saying or hear him either, so because a coach, it's good and bad.
I like to think I'm a decent lip reader, but with the mask, it makes that a little difficult.
Yeah, Fall was trying to get Yankee back in the game, just did on that. That ball got knocked out of bounds.
Here's the inbound now for Memorial. Controlling top of the key is Braden Taylor. Picks up his dribble, defended tightly by Yankee. He finds Schmidt on the left wing. Now back to the top of the key, Mickelson. He'll drive right side. Up and blocked away by Yankee. And now we've got a tie-up on the right side. It'll stay with Memorial as it went out of bounds. Whew, physical indeed, Dennis.
There are some football players on both sides, but it's taking a little bit to the extreme right now here. No autopsy, no foul, and drives to the hole.
True that. As Mickelson pulls up for two, that doesn't go. Rebounded by Schmidt, stays alive but stolen away by Yankee. Yankee kicks it forward for Mason Kleinsmith, who goes all the way to the rack. Goes through contact, doesn't go. Rebounded now by Braylon Blue of Memorial. Blue kicks it forward to Kirchhoff on the right wing. Kirchhoff will use his right hand, kicks it right corner. Now inside for Braden Taylor, who goes up and is fouled. So we'll have him going to the line shooting two, and them trailing by two as Memorial trails La Follette right now, 7-9. But Braden Taylor has the opportunity to knot this one up at 9. Here's his first shot from the charity stripe as he walks through his routine. Shot is up. Shot is nothing but net. 8-9 now your score. Under the 10-minute mark now here in the first half for Memorial High School. As Memorial looking to tie this one back up. Braden Taylor with the second of two free throws. Ooh, generous bounce, and that one falls. 9-9 now your score.
It's called the home gym effect. He knows where to find the bounces and the rolls.
The home gym effect. You come up with that one on your own?
He's Kleinschmidt. Last time he tried to put the ball in the basket underneath.
Lomack with a great move off the pass from Kleinsmith. Up and good on the left side. 9-11. La Follette in front of the home Memorial Spartans. Wishoff brings it up. He's working against Kleinsmith. He kicks it right corner. Oh boy, bad pass. Gonna go out of bounds. No, it'll be saved by Schmidt. Now stolen away by Klein Smith. We're back the direction of the Lancers. Klein Smith works it on the right side, and Memorial has fallen into a zone here, Dennis. As we've got a three-point shot up and good from the left corner by Marie LaRue. 9-14 now, La Follette in front.
LaRue got both threes here in the game so far.
Isaiah Burgeon is checked in for Memorial. He'll kick it right corner to Sam Mickelson, who drives the baseline and floats one up and good. Womack finds Yankee inside, up and good for two on the right side. Nice touch off the glass, makes it 16-11. La Follette leads Memorial. As Wishoff brings it up, the true freshman for Memorial. Back to him, he'll pump fake on the right wing, then kick it to the right corner, up and good for three. Nothing but net there for Isaiah Burgeon. Whoo, back and forth we go. 14-16 your score. La Follette in front. Klein Smith controls the basketball. He'll find LaRue on the right wing. LaRue goes back to Klein Smith in the right corner. He'll dribble his left hand all the way into the paint. No look pass underneath the Yankee, and he's hammered. He'll go to the line shooting two. You mentioned Mason Kleinsmith. He's averaging 6.5 points per game, Dennis, this season, but he's got a really smooth dribble and facilitating side to his game.
Yeah, he's looking to pass first, shoot second. Nice penetration. One time he did try to drive. It was a 1-on-4, and he threw it, and the ball hit the bottom of the net trying to go up the reverse way. It's like, no. Find your teammates.
Yankee can't get the first of two free throws to go as Armand Lewis and Daniel Badasso is checked in for the first time for La Follette. Actually, he just came off the court. I think he wasn't actually in the game, but he noticed it before a referee did. La Follette had 6 guys on the court there for a second on the second
free throw. Get away with it,
why
not, right?
Exactly.
Oh.
And Yankee, neither of them go. So it remains 14-16. La Follette still in front, though. Tyler Schmidt controls left corner for Memorial as Armand Lewis steals it away, goes coast to coast, makes it a 4-point La Follette lead with 7.5 minutes to play in this first half. 18-14 your score. Ian Wishoff again brings it up for the Spartans. Picks up his dribble about 3 feet outside of the arc. He goes inside, throwing up a circus shot as Cole Hendrickson now back out for 3. Doesn't go. Again rebounded, though, by Memorial. Stolen away now by LaRue of La Follette. LaRue will slow things down. And we have a injury on the other side of the floor, so the whistles will blow. It's Braden Taylor down for the Spartans. And he looks like he's in pain. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
If you're looking to purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned Honda, buy local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Oil changes, brakes, alignments, and warranties. Honda's certified technicians handle it all. And if you need new tires, buy 3 and get the 4th for just $1 when they mount and balance them for you. Zimbrick Honda Service Center on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
We'll be back to Memorial High School here in Madison as Braden Taylor being tended to down on the court by the trainers. It is an 18-14 La Follette lead in front of Madison Memorial.
Yeah, Taylor, 6'5" sophomore. Started some games early in the year. Has been coming off the bench, averaging almost 6 points and 3 boards a game. Not a three-point threat, hasn't made any threes there. Shoots about 50% from the line, but both teams go 3 or 4 deep on their benches. Yeah. Hate to see somebody go down, though.
Hey, you do. Nice crowd here at Memorial High School tonight. We'll take another quick 30-second timeout here on Zimbrick Honda's Prep Mania.
Help! I keep getting dinged. Every month this happens. See, I got dinged here, ding, ding.
Dang! You did get dinged.
Every time I turn around, there's a new ding. What can I do?
You need a clear checking account from UW Credit Union. With no monthly fees, no overdraft fees, and free ATMs, you'll never get dinged again.
The dang dings are done?
The ding dang dings are done. UW Credit Union, here for every you. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to Madison Memorial High School, a Friday night Zimbrick Honda's Prep Mania boys basketball matchup here in the Big 8 as Madison La Follette leads Madison Memorial 18-14. Braden Taylor being helped off the court after it looked like a non-contact injury. We hope he's all right as two of his teammates help him off. Hoping it's not as serious as it looks.
Yeah, left leg, some kind of left leg injury here.
Man, you hate seeing stuff like that happen, but it is a part of sports. As we get ready to get back to the action, La Follette again in front of Memorial right now, 18-14 your score. And La Follette with the basketball. All right, back to work we go here, Dennis. He's Dennis Semrau. I'm Alex Strofe here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. Armand Lewis catches the inbound for the Lancers, and he'll bring it up here as we hit the 7-minute mark in this first half. Top of the key now, Keyshawn Gibbs controls, working against Wishoff. He kicks it right side to Lewis. Lewis will drive with his left hand. Fades away for two. Nice bounce off the front of the iron, and it falls. 20-14 now. La Follette in front of Memorial.
And Memorial says, hey, those are only supposed to work for us. We'll make those in our gym.
Wishoff will drive right side. He's defended tightly by Lewis. He goes inside for Mickelson. Mickelson will go up on the right side of the glass. Doesn't go. Tipped by Keyshawn Gibbs, though, so it'll stay with Memorial.
They have to wait till you get it, unless they want to come from the other side for now.
Here's the inbound. Mickelson will fade away from the left side short corner. Got it to go. 16-20 now. Memorial cuts again into that 6-point lead. Armand Lewis brings it up for La Follette. He'll kick it right side for Marie LaRue. LaRue back top of the key for Gibbs. Gibbs now goes left side for Lewis. Lewis pump fakes, now dribbles, kicks left corner. Back to Lewis. Lewis back to the left corner. Driving is Lomack. Lomack puts it up, doesn't go, but following up strongly as Marie LaRue grabs the rebound. Now fades away from the free throw line, gets it to fall. 22-16, La Follette in front of Madison Memorial. Here on Friday night action on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. Braylon Blue got it poked away by Keyshawn Gibbs. It'll stay with Memorial as it goes out of bounds in front of the La Follette bench. Blue to inbound now for Memorial. He's got Wishoff. Wishoff defended full court by Armand Lewis.
Lewis, just a junior, be one of the best players in the Big 8 already. I think he's going to dominate next year.
A cutting Mickelson puts one up on the left side. A nice floater, but it just an unfortunate bounce. Doesn't go. Remains 22-16 as La Follette comes back on offense. Gibbs outside to Lewis. That'll go out of bounds right into the Memorial fan section. And it'll go back the direction.
You can't do that. You can't. There comes Channing. Now, did they give the ball up? That's the question. It goes into the crowd.
I don't know that I would.
What basketball? I didn't see one.
Blue brings it up now. He kicks it to the left corner for a three. Tyler Schmidt cuts it in and makes it a one-possession game. 22-19. Lomack will pull up just inside the arc for two. That doesn't go. Rebounded by Memorial. Wishoff brings it up. It's a one-possession game, 19-22. Wishoff on the left wing. Pump fakes, now bounce pass inside, stolen away. Armand Lewis back the other way, kicks it forward for LaRue up on the left side, up and good. 24-19, 4 minutes and 38 seconds to play in this first half.
LaRue with 10 points, first one to double figures tonight. He's playing an outstanding game offensively.
Yeah, he's already topped his season average as the basketball hits our table here, Dennis.
Ooh, almost had one.
LaRue only averaging about 7 points a game. As you said, he's got 10 already in this first half.
Very nice finish on the break. You run those three-man weaves in practice. You want to finish off the glass, and he did.
Lewis slows down the tempo now for the La Follette offense. Goes right wing to Gibbs. Gibbs, top of the key, LaRue. LaRue pump fakes, goes back to Lewis on the left wing. Lewis inside Yankee at the free throw line, back out for Gibbs. Gibbs dribbles inside the arc, now puts it back outside for LaRue. LaRue back to Gibbs now in the right wing. Gibbs dribbling against his defender, pops it to the top of the key now for Armand Lewis. Step back for three, up. Too much mustard on that one, and that's rebounded by Memorial. You like that, Dennis? Too much mustard?
Oh, yes. Little hot dog. Speaking of, no concessions tonight.
Schmidt pulls another three. It rattles out. Rebounded by Quentin Lomack of the Lancers. Tries to get it forward to Yankee, and it was just too low of a pass. It kind of slowly bounced out of bounds. Took several bounces. It was the right idea. Just
Yankee sold out too, diving on the floor, sliding out of bounds, trying to get it.
And a timeout taken here by Madison La Follette. Want to tell you about our friends at Stoughton Trailers. Big trailers and big opportunities available at Stoughton Trailers. And Stoughton Trailers, it's hundreds of immediate openings in Evansville, Broadhead, and Stoughton for first and second shift opportunities. Stoughton Trailers is hiring for assemblers, welders, painters, and a whole lot more. For open opportunities, visit the Stoughton location on February 8th for their hiring event, or visit StoJobs.com. That's STOJobs.com. Stoughton Trailers, big trailers and big opportunities.
Yeah, Memorial's down here 24-19 right now, but this is about the pace they want. They want about the 40s and 50s. They can just hang around. A couple of threes, you never know what happens at the end.
Exactly.
But free throws tonight, La Follette just 0 for 2, and it's 3 for 3 here for Memorial. As you can tell, both teams are attacking the rim, but they are just not calling much here. They're letting them play.
Letting them play.
Physical play, bang around, and it's consistent on both ends. As long as it's on both ways, then as a player, you adjust.
Bingo. About ready to get going with these final 3.5 or so minutes in the first half. La Follette in front of Memorial, as Dennis mentioned, 24-19 score. And La Follette looks like they're now going to break into kind of a full court trap of sorts here, Dennis.
Diamond press.
Yep.
And just token, just to let Memorial know.
We're still here. A.J. Brummel will bring it up. He finds Blue, right wing, goes back to Brummel, now left wing. Left corner now is where Isaiah Burgeon controls. He finds Kirchhoff now left wing. Kirchhoff takes one dribble, kicks it top of the key to Blue, back to Kirchhoff left side. Kirchhoff working against Yankee. He's got it pulled about 3 feet above the arc. Now picks up his dribble. Bounce pass in front of the La Follette bench. Knocked out of bounds by Armand Lewis in defense.
La Follette trying to overplay the passes, and Memorial smart going to the basketball. A lot of times on turnovers, you wait, the ball gets picked off. You got to come to it, and Memorial's doing that.
Back to work now. Braylon Blue controls top of the key. He finds Burgeon. He'll pop a three from the top of the key. Rebounded by Brummel, though, offensively. Here's another three attempt for Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff can't get it to go. Quentin Lomack at La Follette pulls it away and speeds the other way. Cutting inside, Euro step, tries to pass it away as he falls to the floor. Whistle blown. Foul will go against Isaiah Burgeon. And I believe that will just be in transition, and it will be. So an inbound coming from underneath their own basket. It'll be Armand Lewis set to inbound.
When Lomack gets ahead of steam, you do not want to be in his way. All conference defensive end of the football
like
field.
Like a freight train, Dennis.
Yes. A little bit like when Prince Fielder, when he played, he came around the bases. You did not want to be in his way. And Lomack's got a little bit of that in him right now.
Here's the inbound intended for Lomack, knocked away, and another whistle blows.
And it looked like that should have been a foul on Mickelson. But up there, they're going to call something, and it is. Yep. There was contact on that one.
Lomack will shoot two from the line with 2:49 to play in the first. No, they changed it up now.
No, there was no. There was contact on the play, but he was not in possession is not shooting that one. So
I sat down too
got it
early.
right. Yeah, they got it right.
Here's the inbound from Lewis. Back into Lewis now. Up to Yankee, who goes up on the right side. Can't get that to fall. Remains 19-24 as Memorial brings it up, and Armand Lewis will be called for his second foul.
That's a big one right there. Well, just over 2 minutes to go in the first half, but Lewis with 6 points. He's Mr. Clutch, as we saw at the 608 tournament.
He sure is. Brummel brings it up. Kicks it to Hendrickson on the right wing. Now inside as Sam Mickelson fades away. Overshot it by quite a bit as an air ball and rebounded by Marie LaRue of La Follette. He'll kick it Lomack, top of the key, now left wing for Lewis. Back to Lomack, now underneath for Kayshawn Gibbs off the glass and in. 26-19, a 7-point La Follette lead.
Yeah, Gibbs with his first basket. That was a bullet of a pass in the paint from Lomack.
And now we've got a loose ball on the Memorial offensive side, but I believe Keyshawn, nope. It'd been Marie LaRue called for a foul as the ball got away from Brummel.
That'll be his second foul. One away from the bonus here. And LaRue taking a seat.
Memorial set to inbound underneath their own basket now. Finds Wishoff left wing for three. Up and no good off the front of the iron. And that'll go out of bounds. Back the direction of La Follette.
I like that lefty. Nice.
Are you lefty?
Nope.
No, me neither.
When I was in the service, I was a dental tech. You had to be ambidextrous. I can use either hand.
So are you ambidextrous?
Well, I can't do stuff I can do with my left hand. I can pass instruments. I had to.
Right wing now, Cameron Yankee controls for the La Follette Lancers as we're under 2 minutes. Keyshawn Gibbs gives it back to Yankee on the right wing, who's directing traffic. Bounce pass inside. Ooh.
Memorial in the bonus now, but just over a minute left.
And he sinks the second. So both free throws good there for Sam Mickelson, the 6'7" sophomore.
5 of 5 from the line for Memorial so far, and just 0 for 2 for the Lancers. So Memorial just going to be hanging in here.
Hanging in indeed.
Keep it single digits here going into halftime.
7-point Lancer lead as Mason Kleinsmith brings it up.
You're going to spread the floor here.
Hands it to Yankee. Yankee working on the right wing. He gets a screen. Yankee crossing over now, spinning in the lane, floats it up, underhand, follows up his own miss and got it to go. 30-21 now. Under a minute to play in the first half. Ian Wishoff goes left wing for A.J. Brummel. Brummel looking inside for Memorial. Oh, nice double pass to Hendrickson to Mickelson. Quick 2 passes. Got it to go on the left side. 23-30, under 30 seconds now. Lomack, top of the wing, gives it to Keyshawn Gibbs. Gibbs will drive inside the paint, back out for Kleinsmith, top of the key. 25 seconds in the first now. Kleinsmith drives, puts one up, doesn't go, but a whistle blown before the shot. That goes against Marie LaRue. Or excuse me, against Ian Wishoff.
It's the second.
14, Tyler Schmidt.
Yankee to inbound with 22 and a half. Finds Kleinsmith on the right wing, under 20 seconds now. Kleinsmith pulls it out way towards half court. He'll bounce pass inside for Lomack. Lomack backs a man down, puts it up on the right side. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound with 10 seconds to play. Goes back up and good. Leads back to 9. 32-23 with 5 seconds. Technical foul called now.
On the Memorial bench.
I believe it went against Lomack, actually. So it does go against Quentin Lomack. That's his second foul. So Tyler Schmidt will shoot the technical free throw. He misses the first. So this lead remains at 9 points. Schmidt again from the line. Second of 2. Doesn't go off the back iron. Didn't get either of them to fall.
And they maintain possession. Must have said something after a little taunt after that physical play. Womack just did a heck of a job getting that basket.
Schmidt will inbound just in front of us as you can hear the La Follette fan section. Half-court heave here for Brummel. That doesn't go. And that brings us to halftime. La Follette 32, Memorial 23 here at the break. Here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. For nearly 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. The trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're in the market for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda in Madison today or check current inventory at ZimbrickHonda.com. 30-23 your score at the break. La Follette in front of Memorial here at Memorial High School. We'll recap what happened in the first half and preview what's to come. That's next. It's Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
You're listening to Prep Mania on 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison. If you're looking to purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned Honda, buy local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Oil changes, brakes, alignments, and warranties. Honda's certified technicians handle it all. And if you need new tires, buy 3 and get the 4th for just $1 when they mount and balance them for you. Zimbrick Honda Service Center on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Part of the
selection of tools, power equipment, paint, plumbing, and more. Going on now. Get a 2-pack of Milwaukee M18 red lithium batteries for just $129.99. Pick up everything you need from the top brands at your home improvement headquarters, Fleet Farm.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that with the American Family Insurance Home Quote tool, you can easily design a customized policy for your dream home right from the comfort of your couch.
And fun paint fact, there are over 150 shades of white, like Hello White, Fluffy Bunny, Eggshell.
They get it. Explore the AmFam Home Quote tool at amfam.com/home to learn more about your policy coverage options. American Family.
Its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
North and South Seafood and Smokehouse is Madison's favorite spot for smokehouse, barbecue, and seafood. With craft cocktails, authentic wood-fired smokehouse items, and excellent seafood, you can't go wrong. The Madison location has expanded, and the Verona and DeForest locations both offer outdoor seating. Follow North and South on Facebook for the latest updates, or visit eatnorthandsouth.com for more information.
My fiance wanted to incorporate me in the process of picking out my engagement ring. And we went to Chalmers, and that was the first place that we went to look for rings.
The staff educated us right away, and we felt very comfortable, and I learned a lot about diamonds.
Chalmers did a great job explaining the process to us, the type of grade of the diamond.
Just from the second you walk in, I mean, there's somebody who's taking you over, showing you exactly what you want in your price range.
We were on a hike, and it was by a waterfall. We
got down on one knee, and I think she kind of saw it coming, but had the perfect proposal with the perfect ring in a beautiful spot.
I turned around and he was down on one knee and asked me to marry him.
She looked down at the ring and, she just said yes right away.
I was just in shock. I couldn't believe it. I think that my ring is the most beautiful ring I've ever seen. Looking at it and just staring at it throughout the day, and it just sparkles.
Couldn't have gone better.
It was so beautiful.
Chalmers Jewelers in Middleton
and Madison.
Saturday on ESPN Radio. It's a showdown between the top 2 teams in the Big 12 when 10th-ranked Kansas face 8th-ranked Baylor. Coverage begins at 3:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN.
You're over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was cool in the wrong time, one of a kind, living in a world gone by.
Madison Memorial High School Friday night.
He's scoreless in the first half for the Spartans, and he's averaging almost 10 points a game, so getting him on track is going to be a big factor for Memorial. They are getting good production out of Sam Mickelson, their 6'7" sophomore center. Impressed with him. He's got 11 points, and his share of rebounds, he comes in averaging 16 and 8, respectively. And Wishoff is not, he's another one who's kind of struggled. He has 0 points at halftime, and your starting point guard and one of your other leading scorers is 0 between those two. So they're going to have to pick it up a little bit. For La Follette, Marie Lou had a great first half with 10 points. Yankee had 8, missed the only 2 free throw attempts they had, and then Amon Lewis Mr. Clutch with 6.
Mr. Clutch.
Just attacking the rim, and really like to play off the bench of Mason Kleinschmidt. He did not get many, and both teams, their best games are still in front of them here as we're heading toward tournament time.
Yeah, we're really getting towards the end of the regular season, aren't we? I didn't realize how quickly that was approaching.
Tomorrow's wrestling day, conference wrestling meets.
And then does that mean regionals is next week already?
Yep, next week. And then next week is swimming, and then conference sectionals coming up, and then we already started with the girls' state tournament last week, and it was a success over in lacrosse. First wrestling tournament sanctioned by the WIA for girls. And so we're going January, February, and March this year with tournament time. And hopefully we'll be able to keep all the same sites, Cole Center for the boys and the Rush Center for the girls for basketball.
Yeah, we talked to Stephanie Hauser, the executive director of the WIA, last week here on Prep Mania. You can find that interview wherever you get your podcast. Just search Prep Mania, 2 words. Or 1. I guess they both work.
Experts at Madison Computer Works. Every day we help home users and businesses keep their computers and networks running smoothly. For solutions to your computer problems, call the pros at 231-8000 and we'll turn this into this. Madison Computer Works. Computers that work for you.
Pizza Pit Pizza! Hey Peyton, did you know that Pizza Pit Pizza has been around for over 50 years?
Wow, Marin, that's a long time.
And one day they're gonna pass down the recipes to us.
I can't wait until we're old enough to make the pizzas ourselves.
Hi, Steve Meyer here. For over 50 years, Pizza Pit has been delivering fresh, fast, and hot pizza with 8 area locations. You can't go wrong. Now it's even easier to order on the Pizza Pit app. Visit us at Odana Road or in Sun Prairie today.
And don't forget the cookies or the ice cream.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
Welcome me back to Memorial High School. I apologize for the delay. I just had to get Dennis dancing a little bit. He's the great Dennis Semmer. I'm Alex Stroh, hanging out with you here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania from Memorial High School. Friday night boys basketball action. La Follette leads Memorial 32-23 as we get ready to kick off the second half of action, Dennis.
And it looks like Memorial is going to get the ball first here to start the second half.
They sure are.
They have 4 players here with 2 fouls each for La Follette. Let's keep an eye on that. Lewis, LaRue, Lomack, starters, and then Badasso off the bench. 2 fouls here for Wishoff and Burgeon for Memorial.
Well, here's the inbound now for Memorial. Cole Hendrickson will pass it to Ian Wishoff. Now back to Schmidt, left wing. He's the one that inbounded. Now inside, a fadeaway for Mickelson. Mickelson can't get it to go. Rebounded by Lomack, who will speed the other way in front of Mickelson. He'll stop top of the key. Kicks it, speed pass underneath for Yankee, up and no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Didn't waste much time there. He's been living at the line all year. And we got another technical foul, looks like.
We sure do. It's on Steve Collins, the head coach of Madison Memorial. I got to say, the energy from each of these fan sections just electric tonight, Dennis. We're right in between them.
And we had a foul here on Mickelson. So the foul's going to get a chance to make this a double-digit lead.
Yankee to shoot 2 technical free throws here. First one is up. First one is good. This leads up to 10 points now, 33-23. Just 20 seconds in, we've already got a technical foul and a personal foul. Second free throw from Yankee now is up, and that is good. Make it a 34-23 point lead for Madison La Follette, and they'll stay with the ball. And Yankee will get a 3rd free throw. Dennis, do you know the reasoning here?
Well,
he made the 3rd one too.
Yeah. Well, this goes to the foul. This goes to the foul on the basket on Mickelson.
Gotcha. All 4 good for Cameron Yankee of Madison La Follette. Those are some big buckets. This leads up to 13 points just 20 seconds into the second half. Keyshawn Gibbs set the inbound just in front of us here at midcourt. for La Follette with a 13-point lead. Gibbs gives it to Lewis just past half court. He'll carry it back over now. Kicks it to Gibbs on the right wing. He'll kick inside now. Badasso controls. He'll find Gibbs on the left side, up and good. Leads up to 15 now, the largest of the night, 38-23. Dribbles it up as Wishoff. Wishoff looking left side. He picked up his dribble about 3 feet above the arc. Kicks it now right side for Mickelson, who's outside of the arc. He'll hand it to Schmidt on the right wing. Now inside is Cole Hendrickson battling through pressure. Goes up and is fouled. Doesn't make the shot. He'll shoot two.
6-0 run to open the half here. Double-digit lead. So Memorial here trying to get the ball inside. Just be patient. Not going to get a 15-point play here.
Hendrickson at the line, a 47% free throw shooter. Does not get the first one to go. Goes off the back of the rim, bounces high in the air and falls to the floor. Remains a 15-point La Follette lead.
That foul is, though, on Lomax. His third now.
And Marie LaRue is going to check in for him, Dennis. This has been a long 50 seconds of second half game time, buddy. Lots happened. This is the 6th free throw attempt in 50 seconds. Second one's no good as well. Rebounded by Yankee of La Follette, so the lead remains 15. Here's Armand Lewis looking to extend it. Kicks it right corner for three. It's good. Marie LaRue makes it an 18-point La Follette lead. 41-23, just a minute into the second half. Pass inside as Badasso will be called for the foul. He reached over the back of Mickelson. So the ball will stay with Memorial, but the lead stays at 18 with 16.
So two post players, both with 3 for La Follette.
Schmidt gets the inbound about 5 feet above the arc, tries to pass it to Brummel in the right corner. We have a whistle here on the near side baseline. It'll be another foul on Badasso.
Oh, his fourth.
That's his 4th foul, Dennis. So we're going to see Kevon Caldwell for the first time in the second half. Just a minute and 10 seconds in. Crazy. Here's the inbound now for Madison Memorial. Brummel controls underneath, spinning up and no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded though by Wishoff. Wishoff is rejected by Armand Lewis, who pulls it away. Way up to Caldwell now in the right corner. Caldwell kicks it now top of the key. Armand Lewis standing on the Memorial M at half court. Lewis underneath the Yankee, up and good on the right side. The lead is 20 points for Madison La Follette. 43-23, just about 2.5 minutes into the second half. The lead was 9 at the break. They're on an 11-0 run. And here's Marie LaRue looking to make it 13-0 run, and he does. A breakaway steal, coast to coast for Marie LaRue. 45-23, La Follette in front of Memorial.
There's your coach timeout. Get a 30-second here just to stop the flow. But
wow.
That's an incredible run. They're 13-0 to open the second half and just blowing this game wide open.
My, oh my, a 22-point lead for Madison La Follette, who only led by 9 a minute and 51 seconds ago. You know how they say you see something new every day, Dennis?
You bet.
I just saw something new.
And?
That's a wild run in the first minute, less than 2 minutes.
What helps when you go to the line and make 4 free throws?
That's sure true.
And then get another layup, so that was a 6-point possession at the time. So that went from 9 to 15. And it hasn't got any better for Memorial.
And that diamond press still on full court here as Marie LaRue will pick up A.J. Brummel just inside half court. Here's the pass to Isaiah Burgeon. Burgeon will drive. Oh, it's stolen away by Armand Lewis. My goodness. Lewis, no look past to Keyshawn Gibbs right side. Whistle blows.
Uh-oh. Referee started walking toward us and all of a sudden turned around.
He was yelling at a fan.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say yelling. He didn't yell.
I turned around. He got
stern lecture.
Yeah. Don't mess with me.
Dennis, I'll admit, when I was in high school, I got kicked out as a fan a time or two. I'll admit that. A little eccentric. Braylon Blue now, right wing for Madison Memorial. Gives it to Isaiah Burgeon, who kicks the top of the key now. A.J. Brummel inside for Mickelson. A whistle blows before his layup falls. See what the call is here.
Burgeon's lipping got hurt. I think referee saw something right there. Got to get him off the bench, or onto the bench.
Well, Tyler Kirchhoff will come in for him. And Steve Collins just seems upset on the Memorial sideline, Dennis. Rightfully so, obviously. This is not a run you like to see to start the second half. As Mickelson gets the inbound and gets a jump shot to go from about 8 feet from the right side. But quickly, the La Follette offense all the way back as Armand Lewis pushing the pace. Keyshawn Gibbs, left wing for three. Yes! Anything you can do, I can do better, says Keyshawn Gibbs as he puts the lead back to 23, 48-25. Wishoff misses a jump shot. LaRue gets the rebound. Oh my goodness, Armand Lewis, a behind the back pass to Cameron Yankee. Up and good off the glass. And La Follette just controlling this second half. It's 50-25.
Now you see how they want to push the pace, but controlled. No turnovers. Get the open layup.
Mickelson again will drive the lane, puts up a floater from about 6 feet out. He gets it to go, but it's still a 23-point La Follette lead. Armand Lewis now double teamed. Memorial's dropped into zone here, Dennis. It looks like.
It looks like we got 2-3
Oh,
there.
stolen away there. Armand Lewis turns it over. Braylon Blue takes it away. Brummel now. Bounce back to Mickelson on the right side, up and good. Down to a 21-point lead, 50-29 with 14 minutes to go. Looks like a 1-3-1 as Marie LaRue will shoot a three from the left corner. Can't get it to go, but there for the rebound is Caldwell. Back inside for Yankee. Yankee, he lost it, bounced it back inside, stolen away by Brummel. Brummel stopped in front of the La Follette bench, kicks it opposite side to Braylon Blue, just in front of us. Blue finds Wishoff in the left wing. Inside, Brummel spinning, up and good. Nice move there by the senior A.J. Brummel. Lets out a loud, let's go, as he cuts into this lead, 50-31 now.
No walking the ball of the court now for Memorial. They know they've got to push the pace to get back into this lead.
Caldwell goes inside for Yankee. Yankee puts it up, is fouled. He'll go to the line once again. And that foul goes against Ian Wishoff.
Notice 6 points here in the second half from Mickelson. Both Lomack and Badasso, the two bigs for La Follette, were trying to keep him in control or on the bench with fouls.
Well, Yankee can play that big role for them now, Dennis. He certainly can. And you see him doing that. Now he's at the line for it as he makes his first free throw. Leads back to 20 now, 51-31 with 13:26 to go.
And that's Wishoff's third foul for Memorial. Yankee with 8 at half, already up to 17 here.
And he makes it 18.
6 for 6 from the line in the second half.
You said pregame, Dennis. Cameron Yankee really a guy to watch in this game, and he's been terrific in this second half.
Missed his 2 free throws in the first half, but he's a 75% shooter, and that's where he is right now, 6 of 8.
Left corner is where Cole Hendrickson controls, and we've got, what, a travel or a foul?
It looked like it could have been an offensive foul with
it goes against Keyshawn Gibbs of La Follette defensively.
He's pretty upset there.
Here's the inbound. As once again, Mickelson will splash it from about 8 feet out. He's found his mid-range here in this second half. And a timeout called here, call for Cottrell Robinson and the La Follette Lancers. 13 minutes on the dot remaining in this one. A 19-point lead for Madison La Follette, 52-33. We'll want to tell you about our friends over at Pizza Pit. For over 50 years, Pizza Pit has been delivering fast, fresh, and hot pizza to the area. And Pizza Pit isn't just pizza, Dennis. Pizza Pit serves gyros, wings, breadsticks, and
sub sandwiches.
Dennis loves his sub sandwiches from Pizza Pit, and you can too. With 8 area locations, Pizza Pit, even easier to order now on the Pizza Pit app, which you can download today. Pizza Pit. 52-33. Oh, yeah, don't forget the cookies.
Or the ice cream.
I forgot the cookies and the ice cream, Dennis. Good catch. You'd never forget. You'd never commit such a crime.
Got your back.
Yeah, you're the best partner. He's Dennis Semrau. I'm Alex Strope here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania live from Madison Memorial High School as the Spartans trail La Follette Lancers 33-52. And these two fan sections going back and forth right between us here, Dennis.
Yeah. Okay.
What don't they need? Did you catch that?
No.
Well, we're back to the action anyway. La Follette on offense here as Keyshawn Gibbs controls left wing. He'll kick her left corner to LaRue. Back top of the key now, Lewis. He says 3-2. Let's break into that. Kleinsmith is checked back in. He's got it right wing. Ooh, pump fake. Nice. Got his defender to miss. Inside, LaRue. LaRue up and no good on the right side, but he's fouled. I'll still tell you what, Dennis, we see this with a lot of area kids, but Marie eyes that just seems like he's always having the time of his life when he's on the court. Always has a smile on his face.
Yeah, having a ball.
Now LaRue will have the opportunity to make this again a 20-point La Follette lead, and he does on his first free throw. He can make it 21 on his second.
I like this La Follette team.
Second free throw from LaRue, up and good. Yeah, they're good, Dennis. They are good. 11-3 overall, 10-2 in Big 8 play this season.
And we're looking, Sun Prairie's going to have a say in the conference race, but that Middleton-La Follette game at the end of the year is looking very big right now.
And we'll have that one here on Zimbrick Honda's Prep Mania later in the month. Looking forward to that. As a shot blocked in the Memorial offensive end. We're back the direction of La Follette. Inside is Marie LaRue. Oh, he lost it. Before he goes out of bounds, he dives for it, but him and Yankee both went for it. Yankee laid out LaRue flat on his butt. And look what he's still got on his face. The biggest smile in the room.
Hey, this is a game. You're supposed to have fun.
Exactly.
Some guys get it. He gets it.
He gets it indeed. All right, still a 21-point lead now for La Follette, but they're back on defense. Memorial on offense. Brummel, left wing, top of the key. Mickelson for three. No, doesn't go. Rebounded by LaRue, who's pushed out of bounds. A foul called against A.J. Brummel.
And it goes to help him up. Good job.
I think I'm having as much fun as Marie LaRue tonight. You think I am, or am I not quite there?
No, you're having fun.
Am I smiling as big as him? You probably can't tell under this mask of mine.
I can tell by the eyes.
There we go.
The eye smile.
Oh, man.
Wishoff back in the game here for Memorial, their point guard. Now with that technical foul Collins picked up, he's got to sit on the bench the rest of the game. He loses the coach's box. That's tough for a teacher.
That is tough.
Math teacher here at Memorial.
Kleinsmith driving, kicks it right wing to LaRue. Back to Kleinsmith, right corner. No look pass to Yankee up. Oh, and it spun out. It looked like it was good off the glass, but a little bit too much. It rolled out.
I'll tell you, Wishoff right there, got his nose right in the middle of the smallest guy in the court, getting that rebound.
Kleinsmith defending tightly against Tyler Schmidt from Memorial. He kicks it left corner to Wishoff, and the ball goes out of bounds. Couldn't see who was off, but I believe it'll stay with Memorial here.
6 of the 9 players playing tonight. The key rotation for Memorial will be back, along with Wishoff's brother, which will be a big factor there. So
yeah, Memorial only with 4 seniors, and really, Dennis, only 3 of them get a lot of extended time. Cole Hendrickson, Tyler Schmidt, and A.J. Brummel, those 3 I'm referring to, as Brummel controls on the left wing. Brummel spinning against LaRue. He'll take a fadeaway from the left side of the free throw line, and it won't go. Rebounded by Armand Lewis. Whistle blows. Foul will go against Ian Wishoff.
And then that's number 4. For the 15th foul. So with 11 minutes to go, both teams at 5 fouls. We're going to be shooting free throws here before you know it.
Love the charity stripe.
And actually for Memorial, they wanted to get there because that stops the clock and takes some points off with no time running off.
Lewis working against the zone. He'll kick it left side to Kleinsmith.
1-3-1 here.
Kleinsmith will go back to Armand Lewis on the right wing. And yep, the 1-3-1 indeed. Kleinsmith left wing pump fakes, goes short corner for LaRue, pulls a jumper. Doesn't go. Yankee offensive board up and good on the putback. Wow, Cameron Yankee tonight, Dennis, has been absolutely terrific, especially in this second half.
20 points now, 12 here in the second half.
And we've still got 10.5 minutes to play in the second half. It's a 23-point lead for La Follette. As Mickelson tried to jam one down, he's stuffed by the rim. Rebounded by Keyshawn Gibbs of La Follette. Kicks it up to Kleinsmith, who goes off the glass, up and good. Wow. Everything is going La Follette's way in the second half. 58-33 with 10 minutes to play. Inside, Mickelson now for Memorial, loses the ball. LaRue's in there, tips it to Lewis. Lewis is fouled before he crosses half court. And that foul is gonna go against Isaiah Burgeon. And we're already in the 1-and-1, Dennis. So Armand Lewis will shoot here. So Madison La Follette will now shoot every foul for the next 10 minutes in 2 seconds. Those 2 seconds are important. Here's Lewis, first of a 1-and-1. Got it to go. Rattled in, rattled out, then off the glass and in. Second shot now for Armand Lewis, the junior point guard. Averaging 14 points per game, a 60% free throw shooter. Got them both to go, though. Wow, extends the lead to 27. It's 60-33. There's a three-point shot for Memorial. Good for Tyler Schmidt from the left corner. Cuts in. Oh, no, actually a long two, excuse me. 35-60. And Memorial still in that 1-3-1 zone as Lewis has an opening right wing. He kicks it right corner for three. No good for Keyshawn Gibbs, who tries to steal it away from Braylon Blue. Blue kicks left side to Schmidt. Now inside for Hendrickson, working against Badasso. Ball gets away from him. Here's another three-point shot for Madison Memorial. That one's good once again for Burgeon. That time it really was a three, though.
It was.
22-point game now, 60-38. As Kleinsmith controls top of the key for Madison La Follette. Kleinsmith back to the left side now of the arc. Kicks it right side. Armand Lewis back to the left side for Kleinsmith. Fakes a pass to the corner, hangs onto it, now kicks it back to Lewis. Back to Kleinsmith.
They're playing catch.
Yes, they are. They call that basketball, Dennis. Driving the baseline as Keyshawn Gibbs, and they'll say it goes out of bounds on him.
Oh. And it's tough to take the air out of the ball. You know, teams try, but maybe you look off a little bit, or you don't step to the pass.
Right.
Turnover city.
Hendrickson, top of the key. He'll drive. Euro step, but a whistle blown again. So now that is 6 fouls on La Follette.
And that is it for Badasso.
Oh, Badasso.
Came back in and fouled out. No points tonight.
So Quentin Lomack is checked back in. He's got 4 as well, right, Dennis?
That's correct.
Well, this game's not in too big a jeopardy, but still a lot of ball game left. 8:38 remaining. And a timeout taken. For nearly 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. The trusted staff at Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're in the market for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda in Madison today or check current inventory at ZimbrickHonda.com. Alex Strofe, Dennis Simmer on hand at Madison Memorial High School for a little Big 8 boys basketball rivalry action. La Follette Memorial going back and forth, but it's really been all La Follette here tonight. 60-38 your score with about 8.5 minutes to play. What's stuck out to you so far, Dennis, in this second half? A lot?
A lot. 4, 6, 8, 10. La Follette 10 of 10 at the free throw line. Started with those 4 by Yankee and then the 2-point play he got.
All right, back to work out of the timeout now. With 8.5 to play, here's the inbound. Shot up and good there for Tyler Schmidt from about 8 feet out. Cuts it to a 20-point La Follette lead. Kleinsmith brings it up, cuts inside, kicks it to Lewis on the left side of the wing. Now bounce back to Kleinsmith. Took 2 bounces, actually, before he picked it up. Now he's dribbling inside. Back outside for Yankee. Back outside for Kleinsmith on the right wing. We'll have a travel called on Kleinsmith. Remains a 20-point La Follette lead, 60-40, 8:16 to play. Blue will bring it up. Blue kicks it right side for Hendrickson. Hendrickson now inside for Mickelson. Beats his guy up and good on the right side. Well, Mickelson's having a really good second half for Madison Memorial, Dennis.
11 first half, 10 second, 21 total.
And Dennis Semrau, the founder of the Dennis Semrau Mathematics Academy. Left wing, Kleinsmith kicks it forward to Armand Lewis. Inside now, Lomack up and good on the left side. Nice find by Armand Lewis. Kicks it to the opposite side.
Just passing around the zone and kicked it inside.
62-42 as we hit the 7.5-minute mark. Blue on the top of the key, kicks it left side.
And a reach there, it looked like for LaRue.
And it was Sam Mickelson driving. So he'll go to the line shooting 1-1.
And both teams down the bonus the rest of the way.
Whew, that happened quick. Didn't happen until what, about a minute remaining in the first half?
Just over a minute, I think it was minute 12. And usually happens. First half, they seem to want to play a little more. Second half, you start calling everything.
Yeah, right.
Still a lot of contact. Whoever says basketball is not a contact sport should be watching this one.
As Mickelson gets his first of 2 to drop. And the second, up and good. 44-62 now, La Follette in front of Memorial. 18-point game.
23 now for Mickelson.
Not too shabby. Kleinsmith kicks it right side. Lewis back to Kleinsmith on the left wing. Oh, he'll pull a 3 here, and he got it to go. Wow. Mason Kleinsmith from out in Fitchburg gets it to fall. 65-44, and now we've got another turnover. Cameron Yankee steals it away. Kicks it up for LaRue. LaRue saves it, and stolen back away by Braylon Blue now of Memorial. Blue kicks it forward, left corner for 3, yes! Tyler Schmidt hits another 3, 47-65, 18-point lead for Madison La Follette.
Blue still hasn't scored, but he found the open man in the left corner, and Schmidt delivered.
Kleinsmith again on the left wing. Back to Lewis. Lewis thought about a 3 for a second there, but puts it back to Kleinsmith. This 1-3-1 zone is leaving those long shots open, but with such a big lead, they're hesitant. And a foul called there is, oh no.
The offensive foul.
Called against Armand Lewis, who lowered his shoulder into the defender. How many he have?
That's 3 on him now. I got a feeling we'll have a few more people fall out here before we know it. Good trial, Robinson. Not happy about that one.
And neither is Lewis. He just had a chat with the referee before they inbounded here. As Braylon Blue will bring it up for Memorial. Blue, top of the key. Cross it over against Armand Lewis. Finds Mickelson now top of the key. He's defended by Yankee. Goes back now right side Schmidt. Top of the key now for Burgeon. Burgeon looking, analyzing, hanging on. Kicks it left side now. Driving is Brummel. Brummel pulls it back out. Kicks it to Schmidt for 3. That doesn't go. Rebounded, no, by Lomack. Goes out of bounds as Mickelson knocked it away from Lomack. And it'll go back the direction of the Lancers. 65-47, 5:56 to play.
Got it under 20. It was 27 at one point. 60-33. So we got a 14-5 run here for the Spartans. Got a 30-second timeout.
And Steve Collins upset it took him forever to call that one. He had to get up out of his seat. As we mentioned earlier, Steve Collins gets a technical foul early in the second half and has to remain seated for the remainder of the game. Loses the coach's box when a coach is called for a technical foul. So that's certainly a disadvantage, but so is trailing by 18 points. It's 65-47 with 5:56 to play. Again, I want to tell you about Zimbrick Honda in Madison. For nearly 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. If you're in the market for a new or used Honda, Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're in the market for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda in Madison today or check current inventory at ZimbrickHonda.com. 65-47, La Follette leads Madison Memorial under 6 minutes to play.
23 for Sam Mickelson for Memorial, and leading for La Follette right now, Yankee with 20.
Lewis brings it up for the Lancers. He's got it way up top on the left side. He'll kick it forward to LaRue. LaRue to Kleinsmith, left of the arc. Kleinsmith crossing over, hands it off to Lewis. Now it goes to the left side. He'll drive with the left hand all the way to the rack. Armand Lewis up and good. Leads back to 20. Brummel will bring it up from Memorial. Top of the keys, double covered. Back to Brummel now, pump fake. Driving, Euro step fades away. Too much mustard on that, and now we've got a tie up underneath. Jump ball, it'll go to La Follette.
Good fight there for Yankee. Take it away from Mickelson.
5:19 to play. Still a 20-point lead for the Lancers, who are back on offense. Armand Lewis slowly brings it across the 10-second line. He'll kick it to the right corner. Back to the top of the key now. Lomack, he'll drive. Up and good. Quentin Lomack showing off those muscles. And another timeout called for Memorial. Whew. Oh, man. 69-47 is your score. A 22-point lead for Madison La Follette with 5 minutes and 4 seconds to play. So, Dennis, let me ask you this. So when do you clear the bench if you're either side? Do you wait a while? Do you do it now? I mean, it's a 22-point game. It's been all La Follette this second half. When do you theoretically wave that white flag?
Well, with the three-point shot, I'd say you wait till about the 3-minute mark.
Okay.
And then you get your subs a chance to play there. Still here trying to fight, maybe force a couple turnovers, cut that lead down a little bit, but both teams have been playing 9 players. And Memorial lost gotten in, and it's here for La Follette to get see some quality time. I like to see that. You put the effort in practice. You get a chance to get them some minutes, you do it.
We hit the 5-minute mark now here on the left wing. It's Sam Mickelson. He goes top of the key for Braylon Blues. Double teamed by Lewis and Yankee, and we're going to have a foul called. Goes against Armand Lewis. That's his fourth.
And nice foul, so we'll be, from now on, Memorial 2 free throws after this.
Last 1-and-1.
Blew to the line for his first point attempt here.
He made it.
Off to Schneid.
And he makes the second. 4:52 to play, 69-49, back to a 20-point deficit for Memorial as Braylon Blue makes both of them. Armand Lewis will bring it up. He finds LaRue left corner against this 1-3-1 zone. Memorial, it looks like they're back in a 2-3 actually. Lewis now right wing, he'll drive. No look, bounce pass to Yankee on the right side. Doesn't go. Yankee there for the follow-up. He doesn't go again. Now we've got a ball on the floor. Picked up by Mickelson on Memorial. Bringing it up is Schmidt now on the right wing. Schmidt kicks right corner. Inside now, Mickelson spinning against Yankee, and he's hammered underneath by Lomack.
It was a power move, a drop step, and set the La Follette defender off the baseline, and then he got hammered in return.
You'll actually call it on Cameron Yankee, excuse me, but remains a 20-point lead. Mickelson back to the charity stripe for 2. First one. is nothing but net. 19-point lead now. Deficit, rather, for Madison Memorial. Mickelson misses the second one off the back iron, so LaRue will bring it up slowly for La Follette here as Armand Lewis is checked out. LaRue slows it down. Back in the 2-3 zone is Memorial. LaRue crossing over, bounce past Keyshawn Gibbs left side. Gibbs will work against Wishoff. Now left corner, up for three, rattles in and out. No good there for Mason Kleinsmith. Rebounded by Memorial. Inside now, back out. Braylon Blue for three. No, rattles out. Just a bit too much on there, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks inside for Mickelson, who spins around. No good. Wow, Wishoff got the rebound there, and then he was fouled. So a couple of opportunities there offensively for Memorial, who still trail by 19 with 3:41 to play. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Free throw here for Wishoff, up and good. Cuts into the lead. 18-point lead now.
His first point of the game.
Really?
Yep, both Wishoff and Blue had been scoreless until they got to the free throw line here.
Wow, Wishoff makes them both as well, just like Braylon Blue did just a minute ago. 69-52 now. And just kind of slowing down the pace. La Follette, they're trying to get this clock to run out a little bit. Risky inside pass there for Yonke, doesn't go. Mickelson, 2-on-1 opportunity here, up and good on the right side. Down to a 15-point game, Dennis. 69-54 with 3:15 to go.
15 now in the second half for Mickelson.
Lomack
in the game.
Wow, he's had a great night. Lomack fades away from the short corner, doesn't go. Underneath, and they'll save it. Hendrickson was there to save it for Memorial. Bringing it up is Schmidt. Schmidt kicks a right wing. Mickelson for three now. Rattles out, rebounded by Yonke. No, stolen away by Wishoff. Wishoff trying to get rid of it, and he does. Hendrickson outside for Blue for three. No, boarded by Hendrickson, up and good on the left side. Down to 13 now, 69-56 with 2:44 to go. Whew. Is it too early to say we got ourselves a ball game?
Robinson not happy over there. They got a full timeout for La Follette here. Yep, with a three-point shot. You get a couple more here. Boom, you're single digits.
Man, oh man. Good one.
Very impressed with Mickelson.
Yeah.
He finishes strong. He's not afraid of contact. And he's got a nice touch around the rim or in the paint. We saw it tried to step outside, hit the three, and clank that one. So that's probably part of the game he's working on. But at 6'7", he's only a sophomore.
Wow.
He's got some major potential here.
Well, let's look over this a little bit, Dennis. In their starting lineup, Memorial has the sophomore, as you mentioned, Sam Mickelson, their leading scorer this year, averaging 16 a game. Then you look at that freshman guard, Ian Wishoff. I know he just scored his first points of the night, but he's averaging 8.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists per game as a freshman on varsity. Not too shabby of a start to a career.
Nope, and you got Braylon Blue, who's
only a junior.
When he's not making baskets, he is finding the open man.
So still a lot to work with for Memorial.
Yep, you got to like, and again, that year they lost last year. As Coach Collins said, it's like Wishoff's in 8th grade.
Wow.
He said he lost a year. Without a freshman.
LaRue left corner for three. Airballs it, but rebounded by Keyshawn Gibbs, who goes up. Blocked away by Mickelson. And here come the Spartans.
Mickelson averaging 28 minutes a game, and he's playing his heart out tonight.
Schmidt for three, top of the key. No, rebounded by Gibbs of La Follette. Stolen away by Memorial. Mickelson up and good on the left side. A travel called. Wow.
I tell you about Wishoff. Right there in the mix. Smallest guy in the court. Diving for balls, fighting away. He is strong. He can spend a little more time in the weight room. He grows a little bit. I would not want to take on him one-on-one in a battle. He's an alley cat.
No doubt. Lewis will control now for the Lancers. 2 minutes to play, still a 13-point lead for La Follette. And he's fouled top of the key. So he'll go to the line in the 1-and-1.
That's what you got to do for La Follette. Just time is the enemy for Memorial. You do not want to be taking jump shots. Unless you're going to the free throw line, you are not taking an attempt here. Not even a layup. You know, you can miss layups, they get blocked.
First one from LaRue, no good. Rebounded by Mickelson of Memorial. We're back the direction of the Spartans. Still 69-56, under 2 minutes now. Braille and Blue, top of the key. He's defended by LaRue. He picks up his dribble. LaRue yelling, dead, 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 and now he gets rid of it. Left corner now, inside for Mickelson. He's working against Yankee. Spins on the left side with the right hand, up and good. Down to an 11-point game now, 69-58. A minute and a half to go.
It's a 25-9 run that Memorial's on right now.
Lewis driving. He's at the free throw line. Pulls it back out now, under a minute 25. He goes left, working against Wishoff. Got him to lose his feet all the way to the rim. Didn't get it to go. Rebounded by Braille and Blue. Here come the Spartans. Blue kicks it. Here we go. Mickelson left side, up and good. Down to a 9-point lead. 69-60.
Got to take a charge there. Got to take it. Just let him go to the basket.
And Keyshawn Gibbs is fouled by Hendrickson with a minute 4 to go. 69-60.
It's his fourth.
Wow. Hendrickson with 4 fouls, so he'll come out. A.J. Brummel, the senior, will check back in.
He was the designated fouler on the last 2 trips down. You had to grab him. You don't want him running time off the clock.
So once again, a 1-and-1 here for La Follette. Keyshawn Gibbs, first one. Missed it again. Rebounded though by Yankee, who's decked by Brummel. He falls to the floor. So this will stay with La Follette. It was unintentional, but still, you don't love to see it.
And now we're double bonus both ways.
Yankee again at the line. Double bonus here. Shooting 2. Still a 9-point La Follette lead. Yankee gets the first one to rattle in. Back to a 10-point lead now.
7-7 from the line here in the second half after 2 misses in the first half.
You've seen some real gamers show up in the second half for both sides, Dennis.
Yeah.
A couple of guys really providing big time. Yankee certainly one of them. Here's the second free throw. Got it to go. And Cottrell Robinson and La Follette will take a timeout here with the lead back to 11. 63 seconds to go. Wow, what a thriller here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification.
Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dane here.
And on the way, it's Ron Dane. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
71-60. La Follette in front of Memorial here. Friday night hoops action here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. Alex Strofe alongside the man, the myth, the legend, the dean of area high school sports. One of my favorite people, Dennis Semrau.
It's a good thing it's a Friday night. Mickelson's going to spend tomorrow in bed.
Yeah, I would too.
If he's not in an ice bath. 30 points right now for the 6'7 sophomore.
Wow.
19 in the second half. Literally just attacking the rim, doing whatever he can. And I know he's big, but La Follette has not taken a charge at all tonight. And if you're going to let him operate in the paint, you're going to be in trouble.
You got to try, right?
Yep.
Maybe that's what Cottrell Robinson just told his team, taking that timeout here late. We're under a minute now. Here we go for Madison Memorial. Looking inside. No, they'll keep it out. Stuck in the left corner. Now inside. Here's Mickelson. He'll spin, put one up. Doesn't go. Rebounded. Oh, it goes out of bounds before anybody could pick it up. It'll go the direction of La Follette with 45 seconds.
And here comes Hendrickson back in.
And you can hear the La Follette fan section cheering their I believe that we will win as Armand Lewis going to go back to the line for the Lancers. 43.5 seconds to go. La Follette's lead at 11. Lewis shooting 2 now. We're in the double bonus for both teams, as we mentioned. Lewis's first one off the back of the rim.
That was the 5th foul there for Wishoff, so he's done.
And the second for Armand Lewis, looking to extend this to a 4-possession lead, 12 points. And he does.
11 points now.
Here we go, Schmidt quickly bringing it up. They know they got to act fast. He'll drive, spins around, he'll float one up. Good from about 6 feet out with 34 seconds to go. And Steve Collins will use a timeout now.
That's their final timeout.
Still a 10-point lead for La Follette.
Well, made a game of it here. When it was 60-33, it was blowout city coming up, but Spartans, Coach Collins got to like the fight in his kids tonight.
Yeah, wow, they've really made something happen here late.
Stars will say, why did you guys wait so long? But hey, better late than never. And we got some crowd control people from the school.
Yeah, we've got plenty.
In front of us, both sides. That's good.
I feel like we're locked in.
Yeah.
A little bit. All I know is the Memorial security guy hooked me up with a drink here midway through. So
nice.
Can't complain about that as Armand Lewis is fouled from behind, and he's actually grabbing his back. .6 on the clock as Armand Lewis goes back to the line.
And he's shooting 2.
Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania as Lewis makes his first of 2, makes it back to a 11-point lead. We'll be right back here at Madison Memorial High School next Friday as the Memorial Spartans girls take on Sun Prairie. So we'll have that one right here for you on 100.5 ESPN next week. As Lewis makes them both. Lead is back to 12. Braylon Blue brings it up. He hands it off to Brummel, top of the key. Pump fake. He pump fakes again, kicks it right side. Mickelson for 3 now. 20 seconds left. He got it to go.
33.
9-point lead, and he's got 33 points. Wow. Foul against Braylon Blue as Armand Lewis goes back to the line.
Memorial's got 65. He's got 33 of them.
Holy smokes. And for those of you like me who did not attend the Dennis Semrau Mathematics Academy, that would be over half of their points. Lewis back to the line. First one's good. Back to a 10-point lead now.
He's now 6 of 7 here at the line, all in the second half.
And he makes another one.
7 of 8.
76-65 with 16 seconds to play. Brummel will bring it up from Memorial. Oh, he trips. He lost the ball. Womack picked it up. Speeds it ahead to... Oh, man, he tried to dunk it. Couldn't get it to go. But that will just about do it as Marie LaRue stole it away. Tried to throw it down with one hand. Couldn't get it to go.
He's got a grin, and Lewis went over to give him a high five. Nice try.
Here we go, a long 3 for Brummel to end this one. It will not go, and that will do it. Your final score tonight, 76-65, as La Follette tops Madison Memorial. We will be right back to wrap it up here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania, 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
If you're looking to purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned Honda, buy local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Oil changes, brakes, alignments, and warranties. Honda's certified technicians handle it all. And if you need new tires, buy 3 and get the 4th for just $1 when they mount and balance them for you. Zimbrick Honda Service Center on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Hi, I'm Ashish Raval. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Stoughton Hospital and the Ortho Team Clinic. Well, it's extremely important. I think that being on the cutting edge of technology really serves our patients in giving them the best possible care and making sure that they have the great outcomes as well. So I think for me, it is important to be on that cutting edge and to understand and learn and always understand that there's something newer and better out there to help our patients.
Learn more at orthoteam.com.
Excited for a road trip? Start it off right with auto coverage from American Family Insurance. J.D. Power ranked us #1 in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance shopping experience among mid-size insurers. Get a quote.
You guys gonna be good to come back?
Come.
American Family Insurance.
For J.D. Power 2021 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're listening to Madison's home for Milwaukee Bucks basketball.
Giannis saying, take that.
100.5 ESPN and Wisconsin On Demand.
I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't
Memorial High School. We wrap up Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania here on ESPN Madison. Your final tonight, Madison La Follette 76, Madison Memorial 65 as La Follette sweeps the season series with an 11-point victory on the road tonight. But it got open to a really big lead for La Follette in that second half. And Memorial just crawled right back into it as that half wound down, Dennis. They just wouldn't go away.
Yeah, it was 60-33 La Follette about midway through. And Memorial closed on a 32-16 run.
Wow.
And the big factor in that one was 22 second-half points for Sam Mickelson, 6'7" sophomore center. Finished with a game-high 33. Tyler Schmidt with 12. Hit a couple threes, one in each half. The only other one in double figures. Two big scorers and competitors for Memorial, though, was shut down tonight. Braylon Blue was held to 2 free throws in the second half. And Ian Wishoff also 2 free throws, both in the second half before he fouled out in the final minutes. And Cameron Yankee, we were impressed with him at the 608 tournament.
Yeah.
Just always around the rim well in the second half. He got to the free throw line 8 times, made all 8 of them. He finishes with 22. Marie Lou, Mr. Excitement, I like to call him, and he said he's always got a smile on his face.
Always.
Wanted that dunk to fall at the end. That would have been the exclamation point, but he ends up with 17. 15 for Ramon Lewis, Mr. Clutch. He's already got his nickname, and he's got another year to go in high school. And Quentin Lomax with 8. Daniel Badasso wasn't supposed to play, according to the coach. He didn't say whether he'd be suited up, but he was out there. He ends up fouling out without any points. But he and Lomax took turns trying to guard Mickelson.
Yeah.
And when they were off the floor, he just went nuts. And once he got rolling, again, you have to take some charges in there. And I know they're talking about putting that arc now, looking at the high school level. That's one of the next things they're coming at. And you got to be able to take charges. You got to be able to find ways to stop the guys. And once Memorial got rolling, it was just a matter of how much time they had left. And La Follette was able to hit enough free throws down the stretch and run clock. Though still, you have to sometimes hammer it into the heads. When you got a 10-point lead and the game's going down, you do not have to shoot. You don't want to just stop playing, but you're looking for a layup and a foul. You want to drive and attack, so they foul you and send you to the free throw line. And a couple of ill-advised shots. Let Memorial come back down, and then Mickelson nailed it. And then he nailed a 3. So we were talking about his inside-outside game. He bricked one early, and then he came back and hit a big one for their last points. But impressive, both the number of bodies on the floor going for loose balls tonight was impressive. I mean, the kids were selling out on both ends.
Yeah, the aggressiveness really stuck out tonight.
Yeah, really, I like the way they attacked the rim. And Coach Collins is not happy with the loss, but he's got to be happy with the fight in his kids. And then for Coach Robinson with La Follette, he got that. And you've got some, again, guys that lost a year of playing time, and they are playing the game right now as if tomorrow could be this could be your last one. You gotta play balls out, as they say, and both teams did tonight.
No doubt about it. Again, your final tonight: La Follette 76, Madison Memorial 65. That puts La Follette at a really nice overall 12-3 record and 11-2 in Big 8 play. You referenced it a bit earlier. Middleton and La Follette meet late in the year, and that's looking like it very well could be for the conference championship.
Yeah, Memorial falls to 9-8, 5-8, but they're going to be a factor here down the stretch. As we talked about, a young team, and Nicholson, I thought, really came of age in this game tonight. Did not see much out of him in the first game of the year when they, I believe it was their second game overall when they played Middleton here. And he was a factor when they beat Middleton last week, and he was a factor tonight. Just not quite enough when you dig yourself a hole, a 27-point hole.
Yeah.
You spent a lot of time trying to come back and not quite over the hump.
Not quite over it, indeed. Well, a big thanks to all of you for hanging out with us tonight. A big thanks to Hunter Vaughn, our on-site video director, Alex Gravatt, our on-site camera technician. A big thanks to Molly Brown, our producer for this broadcast. Downtown, Molly Brown, downtown, just off the Capitol Square at our ESPN Park Bank Madison studios. A big thanks to Dennis Semrau. I'm Alex Strofe. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. We're right back here at Madison Memorial High School next week for a girls basketball Friday night action as the Spartans play host to the Lady Cardinals of Sun Prairie. That'll do it for us tonight. We'll talk to you next week. This has been Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania.
If you're looking to purchase